Nigeria slums in the dark continent. The floating city. Today, we're at Makoko in Lagos, the strangest and poorest floating city where one of the poorest people lives. A place different from any other place in the world. Its name is Makoko.
Community is known as the world's largest floating slum and also the place that is at the moment closest to my heart and gives me a lot of peace. It's unfortunately they're not the most fortunate people at the moment and it's still so behind.
It's sewage. These are their toilets. There's no internet, no electricity. There are 200,000 people who live here.
Where are you gonna cut from? Hello everyone, my name is Yekachi Douglas and I am the baddest person in this planet. I'm the queen of the world.
Hey,
yes,
hey.
I'm joking.
Hey.
I promise you I'm not this self-absorbed, but I am Yekachi Esther Douglas. I am the most beautiful girl in Nigeria and Miss World Africa. And some of you may have seen me screaming at Jamaica's ear. I think it was just excitement.
As Miss World Africa.
Sometimes I just stand up and scream in the middle of the room because it makes me happy. And I think honestly, everyone should scream. I grew up in a place where my community, we weren't exactly the most, fancy or...
The city where dreams come true.
For me, Lagos is a mini New York. It's like a concrete jungle. It literally is.
There are over 20 million people living in this city. It has many billionaires, and it ranks 10th in the world in oil exports.
Lagos is very fast. It's very problematic, but it's also a place where, like I said, everyone's dreams can come true if you're in Lagos, if you work hard enough, if you do what you need to do. And Lagos I love it because it's home for me. There's family here.
It's a very rich city. It is the financial capital. It has very rich classes, very poor classes, and the middle class is almost non-existent. But it has a bizarre area. We arrived at the slums. We headed to the chief of this area, so he could tell us more about the area. This is the chief of the whole area. He took us to his house. He lives here among the community. There are more than 200,000 people living in this area. Imagine, you start thanking God for the blessings you have in your life when you come and see how they live. There are 200,000 people here neglected by the government. In an oil-producing country like Nigeria, they live in... This water is sewage. The same water they live on top of. 200,000 people isn't a small number. This is one of the largest slums in the world. It's ranked 5th or 6th in the world. But it's the largest water city.
No, we're going out for fishing now.
So you do fishing this daily?
Yes.
So the whole water city depends on the fish?
Yeah, it depends on the same. When the tide comes up, all the fish that have run away, all of them come back to the spot.
Yeah. So this is your home, right?
Yeah, this is my home.
For how many years you live here?
Ever since I was born. I was born and brought up there.
You were born here?
Yeah, I was born here.
And how do you feel about living here for a long time? Do you want to move or?
Living there, I think I want the best for my community. And after my dad, I'll be the next chief.
I learned so much from them. Now I know how to row a boat. I never could have learned that if I didn't come here. So there's a lot that I gained from here, and there's a lot that you can do here. You don't necessarily have to bring money. You can bring knowledge. It's something that they need here.
We don't have hospital, but we have clinics.
Clinics.
Yeah.
So this is their home. This is all they know.
They live in the water since
they were born. Some people have never even been on land.
So the first thing to learn in life
here is the fishing.
It's the fishing, that's the first thing.
Yeah.
This is the Makoko neighborhood in Lagos, guys. We're going fishing now, and we'll see how they do it, because they eat and sell fish. But this water is all sewage. Imagine living above a sewage, guys. This is their toilet. The smell is so strong that you can't stand it. I don't know how they live like this. This is the most difficult thing I've ever seen. I saw people living in very difficult conditions, but I've never seen anything like this.
Alhamdulillah.
Look, they're playing ping pong. They built it out of wood. This is Tayo's house. He lives here with his family where they were born. There's a small maternity clinic here. The average number of children is 3 children per family, whether they are rich or poor. This could be a problem because poverty is severe here.
This is panna.
Fish?
Yeah, fish. So they have to bring it from outside. And once they bring it, you put it in the boot. You bring it to your house.
After you cook it, you sell it.
Yes, you have to take it to the land.
So you're not eat it, you sell it.
No, we don't eat it there, we sell it.
They catch this round fish from that area. Of course, they cannot fish here because almost all the water here is sewage. Because this is not a running river, it is more like a lagoon and not running water. So they catch fish and sell it somewhere else. This is how they earn their living. The whole village does this. You good?
Are you good?
Yeah.
A lot of people here have been able to manage to live here and still be happy here and still make good stuff happen from this place. So it's amazing. Most of the people here are fishermen, so they're used to staying on water. So I don't think they can live anywhere else and be comfortable.
Also, they are fisher. All of them are fisher.
Yeah, it's a fishing village. It's a fishing village in Lagos.
They cannot move.
They can't move because that's their lifestyle. They have to be close to water. So
There is
no internet, no electricity. So I think a lot of times they've been talking to the government to bring electricity and internet here, at least for the kids, so that they can learn a lot of stuff.
So where is the toilet here?
Toilet. This is the toilet. This is the toilet. Yeah.
What we're doing, myself and the organization that I work with, we're trying to build a toilet, the first actual toilet.
The biggest city water in the world and one of the biggest slum in the world. We're gonna show you how people lives here, how they manage.
How could they live in a place like that?
Yes.
Yeah, they play more like I literally come here when I want to have fun and be happy because these people literally
She called the
make
kids
me
here
happy.
her kids.
Yeah,
They're
they
like,
like
I'm
it.
gonna go and see my baby.
She considers them as her children.
She felt she lived in a similar situation before. She knows how people think, how they live this life.
And I can relate to it. I mean, my situation was definitely not as bad as this, but just knowing that I can
Only God can save us.
Yeah, this is like a hawker.
like
See,
market.
they're selling clothes. Shut up, Nicole.
It's like a small market.
They sell everything here. We will have a conversation with them. She's selling soft drinks and chips. This is not a touristic area. Look, this is how people live here. I've been to water cities before in Thailand and Venice, Italy.
That's tourist area. This is not a tourist attraction. This people live here, guys, in this situation.
I mean, I don't know. It is an oil-producing country ranked 10th in the world, but they live in conditions like this.
Yeah, this is where everybody passes. So everybody lives from the mainland and they go to the island. So island is where like most of the rich people stay. So everybody sees this every time. If you're coming from the airport too, that's international airport, you pass this place. There's a big trash problem here generally because everything is thrown into the water. So some of the trash comes from Lagos itself and comes here, and most of it actually comes from
So
Lagos
they put the
itself.
trash here.
Yes.
The people in Lagos.
People in Lagos, they in the city, they actually put a lot of trash in the water. So that's why you can see like a lot of all of this
In the video.
water. So these are people coming back from fishing and going into
All
the village.
Lagosians throw their rubbish here. If you fall, you'll fall into the sewage, eh? We started fishing. He's throwing his net into the water. Fishermen are here all over the area at the bridge. All residents of this area are fishermen. This is how their lives began. Then their numbers increased and they could not leave the place. And the government left them without the internet or electricity. And their situation is still the same. People are trying to help them and build schools for them. We have arrived at school. It is the school that will change society. Education and internet are very important. What are they learning here?
They are learning numbers. This is it on the bus.
Okay, so what? They clean it off. They clean it off and they share it again and they write. They don't have notebooks. They don't have pens. They don't have things like that. So we're trying to really want people to raise funds for all these things for these kids.
Look, they write on these. And once they're done, they erase them. They don't have books.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for you.
This is a cafe. This is a cafe with the view of the sewage.
They have a barbering salon where you can cut your hair. So they have almost all the amenities you might need in their own form. So there's a barbering salon, there's a clinic, there are shopping malls.
I have to build the school myself. We don't have doctors there. So I want this kid to go to school. Some of them they can become a lawyer because we don't have who stand for the community.
We're going back now. We got some fish and going back to his house. Because after they catch the fish, they take it home, cook it, and then sell it. The fishermen sell fish to the whole city. The strange thing is that the residents don't show respect for the area and throw their garbage into the water, so it's full of garbage.
We about have traffic up front. They had a traffic. Oh, I think someone fell into water. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Sorry. When you see it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is actually happening. I think that more people need to physically come here and see it so they know the seriousness of like the...
Watching this on video is different from seeing it in reality and experiencing the smell and living in these difficult conditions. Only then will you experience it.
Most of the stuff is coming from the island. People are living luxuriously.
So we'll try to buy the...
Yeah, we will know how much it is.
We'll know how much it is.
We will try to buy everything they sell in these little shops. But we will not take anything. We will pay them what they earn in a whole day. Because this is their source of livelihood.
She said, God bless you.
She's shy. Let's find another market.
Yeah.
And we buy every market here.
Yeah.
How about that?
We buy every market here? Okay, so what we're doing is we're buying all the small markets, like at least 5 small markets that we see. What she's selling?
She is selling bananas in the middle of the ocean.
We have to buy from her.
Not the ocean, in this canal.
Majra.
I go for fishing every night. Give the fish to my wife. So my wife have to take it to the market for sale.
How many kids do you have?
3.
3?
Yes.
Do you want them to grow up here or somewhere else?
America.
America?
So guys, this is the fish that we actually caught and it has been roasted now, and now we're going to be trying it out.
Look how they make it traditionally in a circular shape.
زي الدائرة حلق. We're gonna eat.
Ooh.
Is it hot?
No, it's not hot, but it's softy.
There's one to be called me.
Nice. Is it good?
I always wonder where they come from. Well, I don't wonder, but now I know where they come from.
It's good.
It's good.
It's different.
This is not
Spicy?
even cooked. This is just like their meals.
Just grill
Tell us
it.
about the meals.
There's no spices or anything.
No spicy, no.
Yeah.
Don't add any spices to it. It tastes weird. I can't eat more of this. Makoko, remember this name. I believe there will be a change. We tried to help them a little bit. This is all thanks to your support. Thank you all. You're part of this and everything we do.
Go, blah. Don't know. We got Joe in the building. Makoko loaded. Pull up.
As a Nigerian youth, I have so much love for this country. I have so much hope, and I pray that things really turn around for us, because Lagos, Nigeria as a whole, is a wonderful place. Wonderful people. We have every resource, natural resource you're looking for can be found in this country. Yeah, we have oil, we have everything. We have diamonds, we have gold. We literally have everything. There are tantalites. You know, we're welcoming and we're happy people. 2023, you see a better Lagos and Nigeria.